guys, it's Minx here. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to Max's Big Bust. Let's continue our adventure, shall we? Max has just woken up. I feel so sick. Eating dinner at all-you-can-eat taco buffet was a really bad idea. I thought my body would reset at the end of the day when my hair grew back, but I feel so bloated. All this binge eating really needs to stop. But I keep doing this to myself. I decided to have a light breakfast that morning. Morning, Brad. Hey, Max. I'm absolutely appalled with you two. Your behavior was reckless and inexcusable. I'm absolutely appalled with you two. Your behavior was reckless and inexcusable. I got half a mind to fire you both right this second. Well, Captain Neckerai sounds angry. He's been screaming his head off for the past 20 minutes. He's incredibly pissed. Why is he so angry? Did he run out of catnip at the pet store or something? You didn't hear about Amber and Holly? No. It's a miracle people that weren't killed. You can't just open fire on criminals in a public place. All it would take is one stray bullet to ricochet off walls and then bam! You're both murderers. The police officers, for God's sake, are supposed to be responsible members of the public, not a couple of hooligans running around nilly with laser blasts. I nailed it. I nailed it! Sorry, Captain Neckerai. You damn well better be sorry. The police commissioner is absolutely furious about this whole ordeal, and he makes a personal visit because of this fracas, then there'll be hell to pay. Caught the criminals. I don't want to hear any backtalk from you, Mrs. Touches Crucial Evidence, because she doesn't want to jog anymore. That's a terrible nickname. You want to have bigger breasts so badly, then go to boob job like everyone else. That marble was a key piece of evidence in this investigation, and now it's a useless hunk of glass. God and the commissioner riding my ass enough as it is without all the crap going on. No more shenanigans, understood? Understood. Bloody hell, I need a pillow or something before I blow a blood vessel. Get out of my office, both of you. Sorry, Captain Neckerai. Amber? Hey, Max, like my new look? Whoa. Pretty cool, huh? Holy crap. Is it really you? Yep. I was a little bit worried I turned into a man when I touched that marble, but this is a much better alternative. I don't regret my decision at all. I've always wondered what it'd be like to have the body of a busty supermodel. I guess I'll be able to experience it firsthand from now on. So you did this to yourself on purpose? Why? Like, I'm really going to turn down the opportunity to obtain magic powers. Anybody else would do exactly the same thing in my situation. Superpowers? The marble was full of electricity, which is why your stun gun malfunctioned the other day. My marble was full of flames, so I'm assuming I'll have some sort of flame-based abilities now? I don't think being able to eat an unlimited amount of hot dogs counts as a superpower. Give me a week and I'll be shooting fireballs from my hands, just you wait. Have you gone insane? Max, you've been listening to what Victoria's been saying about you all. There's something supernatural going on, and now I'm in on it. Supernatural? Just follow me, Max. Victoria will explain everything. There you are, Amber. I just found something really interesting. Oh? If you look at the screen here, we've got a picture of Max's marble. It looks like glass with the slightest hint of yellow in it. But if you rotate to the other side, you can see the strange symbols which roughly translate to lightning. The marble you found looks almost identical, except it's got a faint red colour to it. The symbols on the bottom are different too. Is any of this going to help with finding a way to change me back to my old self? The strange symbols are a perfect match to the book you seized from the drug den, Max. And if we assume the first part of the symbols on Amber's marble correspond to flame in the way yours do with lightning, then I've got a lot to work with. By comparing a few known words from the old library book and the letters on both your marbles, I've been able to create a translation program for this weird language. We can read pretty much any of this stuff now. Oh, so what do the marbles say on them exactly? Max, your marble was transcribed with the words Lightning Goddess, and Amber, yours says Flame Goddess. Oh, I like the sound of that. Are we sure this isn't some sort of prank? I mean, this whole situation is super weird and everything, but I highly doubt I'm a Lightning Goddess. Gender swap serums exist, and half the city has caddies. It wouldn't be hard to come up with this as some sort of elaborate distraction to hide their drug smuggling activities. Yeah, right. Genetic technology might be amazing these days, but it can't give you magically regrowing hair and a body that resets its weight every 8 hours. It's just not possible. Right, and that's not mentioning all the weird test results Max had, like having a completely unaltered genetic code while still appearing completely physically female. That's not how science works. So what are you saying? Minx is being smuggled into the city by some sort of ancient magic cult? I don't know. Maybe. If that's the case, then what are they planning on doing with these marbles? They're moving them around the city with Minx shipments for some reason, but what? You're the detective here, Max. Ugh, things are getting so much easier when we were just arresting people for snorting cocaine. I really wish you hadn't touched the marble, Amber. I think your transformation is cool and everything, but I really wanted to study the magical energy stored in these things when they're alive. If everyone who touches them is transformed into a busty woman, then how are they able to transport these things? And where does this magic energy come from in the first place? All this is so fascinating. Amber, I'm going to need to take some DNA samples from you. I'd also like to cut off a portion of your hair so you can find out if it grows back like Max's does. No problem, I can do that. Also, I'm thinking of changing my name to EMBER. If I really am a flame goddess, then that should have a fiery name to match. I like it. You should really change your name too, Max. I know your name is unisex and everything, but it's just too adorable to have a manly name like that. I'm not changing my name, and I'm not going to become a lightning goddess. I just want to get rid of these stupid boobs and stupid hair and get my life back to normal. Calm down, there's no need to be dramatic. Max, Amber, get your asses in— Max, Amber, get your asses in here now! Uh-oh, Captain Neckaray sounds really mad. He's probably just still cross about my shootout on the train yesterday. Don't worry about it. This can't be good. Captain Neckaray's a big softy on the inside. He only yells every now and then because police captains are legally obligated to be angry at their staff. It's in the police handbook. Is it actually in the handbook, or are you just trying to be funny? Move it! You better go. Come on, Max. I'll keep working here and let you know if I find anything else. You wanting to see us? What's wrong? I just got a phone call from the police commissioner. He's coming in to pay us all a visit this afternoon. Uh-oh. You know how much I hate that man? My day's totally ruined because of your foolish antics. Why am I in trouble? I wasn't on the train at all. You let us shoot at the bus depot last week pissed off the commissioner, so you're as much to blame in here as Amber is. Actually, I'm going by the name Ember now. Well, that suits you, Leslie. It's a good fit with that fiber red hair you got now. That's what I was thinking. You know what you should think about? Hey, don't get off top of it. I'm supposed to be angry here. Where was I? Alright. Because of you two and your rash decisions, I now have to put up with a visit from the police commissioner, who you both know is basically my arch nemesis. This is all your fault. Sorry. As punishment, the two of you will be running a random breath test to suburbs all morning. Is that it? That doesn't sound that bad, really. You were taking patrol car 12. No. That car with the broken air conditioning is stuck on heat mode and keeps blasting more in your face when you drive. You can't even turn it off. Can't we do something else? Please? No, this is what you get for disobeying direct orders. This isn't fair. I did a shootout with a bunch of people, but Brad was at the bus station too. He should be getting punished too. Interesting. 1 second, guys. I just want to make sure, like, I'm recording, because I just realized that, I was like, oh, I'm recording. And then, okay, I definitely am. Good. Sorry about that. I just wanted to make sure, because I almost had a panic attack there. Professional Let's Playing. Yeah, and Holly's the one who climbed around the outside of the moving train. All I did was disconnect the rear carriages of a moving train and... Okay, maybe I should be getting into trouble. Oh, don't you worry. I got my own punishment set in store for Brad and Holly. Now get out there and do some actual work for once. No more frivolity, understood? Understood. Captain Neckaray is so fucking pissed. I'm so freaking hot. I hate this. Really? I feel fine. Yeah, easy for you to say, Miss Fire Goddess. Here I am sitting over here burning my ass off. This would be so much more manageable if the air conditioning wasn't constantly blowing hot air in your face. You can't even turn it off. Maybe I can block the air vents with tissues? Don't make the car explode, Max. Just leave it. This is all your fault, Amber. It's Ember. I don't care. It's still your fault. Check out that car over there. I've seen that car before. Gave her a defect notice. Well, clearly she hasn't followed up on it. I'm pulling her over. I'll hit the siren. So this is a chick from before, the one with the tattoos, right? Good morning, how's it going? Is there some sort of problem? What's going on with your car here? She's the main baddie, clearly, this chick. Yeah, this isn't okay. The defect notice said I had 14 days to fix my back tyres. It hasn't even been a week yet. You're the guy I pulled over a few days ago about your tyres, aren't you? Yes, and I'm going to get them fixed. I've still got time left. It's not the issue here. The issue left side of the car is dented in, and the wing mirror is missing. It is? Fuck. That might have been what that grinding sound was. You think? It's not my fault, alright? My apartment building gives you these really lousy parking spots, and they're stupidly narrow. They've got these annoying brick pillars either side, and they're so hard to maneuver around. I live in the worst fucking apartment building. Surely you'd notice your window snapping off. You must have hit that pillar at some speed. There's a lot of damage here. I figured there was a stick caught up inside the car. I didn't even realise it was the mirror. I'm upgrading your defect notice. You've got 24 hours to get this fixed. Really? Really? You can't drive around town with a left wing mirror. It's not safe. Without a left wing mirror. It's not safe. How's it not safe? You use them for parallel parking. You and I both know this car is barely drivable condition. If I catch you on the road again and your car hasn't been fixed by a mechanic, then we'll impound it. It might not be a bad idea to write this car off completely, honestly. Fine, I'll get the damn thing fixed. Good to hear. Take care and watch out for any pillars. Fan-bloody-tastic. I'll probably get a new car if I were her. That thing is a piece of junk. Clearly she's not the best driver around. She's bloody legend compared to this bloke. Bloody hell! Fuck's sake, he's only got 10 kilometers an hour on the highway and he's drifting all over the place. We need to get this guy off the road. What the hell is wrong with these people? Had anything to drink today, mate? No. You haven't had any beers in the last couple of hours? I don't think so. Are you sure about that? Yeah. You look a little bit unsteady there, mate. Just stay on the safe side. I'm going to need you to count to 10 into this machine here. Count? What? You know, counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. 1, 2, 3. That's enough, thanks, mate. What's his blood alcohol level coming up as? 0.03. He's under. Maybe for alcohol. This bloke is clearly on something. Yeah, you're telling me. Alright, mate, can I get you to step outside the car for a minute for me? Just take a seat on the grass for a minute. Is there a problem, officers? We're just a little bit worried about you, mate. Your speech is slurred and you can't really make eye contact with me. Stay with me, mate. What? He's in no condition to drive. I don't know if he's high or there's something else going on, but he's clearly not right. Amber, can you grab me a mink screening kit from the car? I'm going to do a saliva test. Sure, but call me Amber. Just get me the kit, Miss Fire Goddess. So what's your name, mate? It's a really simple question. Can you tell me your name? Terry. And what's your surname, Terry? Terry. Your name is Terry? Yeah. There was a character called Terry, and I know it wasn't his surname, but still. Somehow I doubt that. Either you're lying or your parents were incredibly cruel when they named you. Can I see your driver's license? Huh? Do you have a driver's license? I haven't been drinking. I didn't ask you about that. Let go of my arm. I'm not touching your arm, it's okay. I feel kinda sick. You're not diabetic or anything, are you? Where am I? Why is my face all tingly? How's Space Cadet here going? He's getting worse. Pass me the kit. Hey mate, you still with us? Yeah? Just pop this into your mouth for me and swoosh it around your tongue for me, alright? They don't eat it, just run it around the inside of your mouth. Give me that. The kit will still work when the swab is all chewed up, won't it? Yeah, it should be fine. And... wait, what? Negative for minks. What's he on then? Fantasy or some other party drug? Excuse me, I think there's purple bees in my mouth. Call the Ambos. This guy needs medical attention. The Ambos. Come on, mate, let's just sit over here on the bench and have a rest for a minute. Okay. Bloody hell, I'm glad we pulled this guy off the road. What did the Ambos reckon was wrong with him? He's probably high, but they're going to have to run some blood tests to find out exactly what he's been taking. Bloody hell. Let's check his car. I've got a feeling we'll find all sorts of interesting things in there. Sounds like a plan to me. Oh, here we go. He's left his wallet right in the center console. Is his name actually Terry? No, Dale High, 34 years old. High is a fitting last name for someone who's completely off their face. There's nothing out of the ordinary in the glove box except for a half-eaten banana that's super gross. Find anything in the back seat? I think I can see something wedged down here. I think I can reach it. Aha! Minx vials! Wait, this isn't minx. What's the wrong shape and colour? Now that's new. A new drug. Typically minx was bright purple liquid. I love it! I love it! Thanks, guys! Thanks! It gives off a really distinctive fumes and evaporates quickly, so drug dealers store it in a cheap little glass vial with soft plastic lids. The substance that we just found was a bright blue colour, and the vial in it was a little different. It was completely sealed and had a long rounded end that looks like it was meant to be snapped off. Steroids, maybe? It's often kept in little ampules like this. Yeah, but generally steroids don't make you lose your marbles and make you think your name is Terry Terry. Look at it slush around in there. It sort of looks like minx, doesn't it? The kit came back negative. Maybe it's just some new party drug? Weird. We'll get Victoria to have a look at this for us. It might be nothing, but something about this doesn't feel right to me. Are there any more back there? Let me check. There's another old banana under here. You might want to go wash your hands. Yeah, you don't say. Ember and I searched the rest of the car while we waited for a tow truck, but aside from some more manky old fruit, we didn't see anything of interest. After spending another 2 hours sitting in that hot car running random breath tests, the two of us made our way back to the station. I take it you've learned the lesson. I'm so hot, I really need a drink. I hate that patrol car so much. Good. No more random shootouts, or you'll be back in there again. Sorry, Captain Neckeray. How'd it go, buddy? It was mostly pretty boring. We found some weird drugs on one guy, but aside from that, we mostly just sitting bored in the car all morning. How's it been here? Did the captain make you do some sort of excruciating punishment too? Captain Neckeray made Holly do his dry cleaning, and I had to get rid of the cucumbers in the break room because they were freaking him out for some reason. Typical Captain Neckeray. Did the police commissioner show up yet? I haven't heard any screaming and none of the windows have been smashed, so I'm going to take that as a no. One more thing to look forward to. I'm considering calling in sick this afternoon. We all remember what happened last time. No need to remind me. Alright, it's lunchtime. I'll see you around, Max. Where are we going to go for lunch? Well, obviously spend more time with Ember. I was actually planning on going shopping for some new clothes. Want to come? Down at the mall? No, the other shopping place, Max. You fucking idiot. Yeah, there's a couple of clothing stores I want to check out. Sure, I'll come. I can buy myself a weird smoothie from Fruit Fair for lunch. A smoothie just for lunch? I mean, I'm a fat bitch, but fucking hell. Let me grab my things and we'll go. I fucking hate smoothies. They're horrible. I shouldn't have bought raspberry surprise flavour. What's the surprise? I don't know, but it tastes an awful lot like cinnamon. I might have to tip it out in this pot plant here. Well, that's one horrible experience I never want to experience again. There's a sale over at the laundry store. Somehow I doubt I'll be able to buy bras that fit from a regular department store now, so it's probably a good place to start. Come on, Max, let's go. I'll be right there. I just need to find something to rinse my mouth out with first. Stupid cinnamon. How's your browsing going? Have you any luck? I'm honestly a bit surprised, actually. I thought I was going to have to settle for something really ugly maxi bra for support. There's actually quite a lot of different styles available for someone who's well endowed as me. Just look how sexy this red one is. Oh wow, that sizes go all the way up to 32Z. Jesus. Just what a girl's eating these days. Beats me. I'm not sure any of these will cut it though. I'm an up-and-coming flame goddess, so I need something durable that won't burn up from my flame powers. You're not a flame goddess, and you don't have any flame powers. Excuse me? Can I help you? You don't have any undies that are flame retardant, do you? Of course they won't. You'll be silly. You're being silly. Do you mean bras that won't catch on fire? Exactly. Have you got any? I think so. I could swear I saw them over here before. Just buy the regular underwear, Ember. Shh. Oh. Here they are. Little Miss Inferno range. It says they can withstand direct contact with flames and hot surfaces. Little Miss Inferno. We sell a lot of these to women who work in oil fields. Is this the sort of thing you're after? This is absolutely perfect. Thanks for your help. Don't mention it. You've got to be kidding me. See, I told you they'd have them. They're even available in red. Wait here, I'm going to try on a pair real quick. Is there seriously a market for flame-resistant underwear? Why? What do you think? Bloody hell. So I look good? Yes. Feels really comfy too. I guess I'll be buying myself half a dozen pairs of these. Fuck, these are really expensive. I can only afford like 4 of them. It's probably the flameproof coating that's bumping the price up. Let's get 2. I still need some spare money to buy a few more things. Come on, Max, let's go. You might want to put on your uniform before we leave the store. Oh, duh. So where to next? You need to buy some more casual clothes? Now, the bra thing is the only real problem I need to get fixed. My regular clothes will still fit me, but they might just be a little tighter in the chest department. I'm not worried, I'll figure something out. So want to head back to the station then? Actually, I think I might take my shopping bags home now rather than leave them in the car. Want to head back to my place real quick? Oh, I've never been to your place. I'm excited to see what it looks like. Don't get too excited, it's just a house. We got more of the social link with her. Wow, your house is enormous! It better be for the price I pay for it. It's even got a garden and sliding glass doors. How many rooms are in this house? 3 bedroom, 1 bathroom, plus an ensuite in the master bedroom. At the moment I'm using the guest room to store gym equipment, but I'll probably throw this all out now I don't have to exercise. How did you manage to afford this? It must have cost you a fortune. It's complicated. I bought this place with my ex about a year ago, but things went to hell and we broke up not long afterwards. I was able to rejigger the mortgage, so I was able to sole owner, but it was an absolute nightmare. It's a miracle I was able to keep the place at all, and even now I'm still struggling to meet my monthly payments. If Rebecca saw me like this, I bet she'd regret cheating on me with that blonde skank who... Of course she's a lesbian. Of course she's a lesbian. That blonde skank who was working at the hospital. That's for damn sure. You could have been dating someone with the body of a supermodel, you stupid bitch. Sorry. It was kind of a rough breakup. We've all been there, don't worry about it. Here's a tip for you. Never spend $100 on an expensive corsage for a girl you're taking to the formal, because she might just refuse to dance with you and spend the entire night talking to your friend instead of you, despite all the effort you put into making a nice evening for her. You're better off spending the money on video games. That's what I do now. It's not bad advice, but I don't exactly have much spare cash for games at the moment. I'm struggling to make ends meet as it is, and now I spent all my spare cash on a flame-resistant underpants. Have you thought about getting a roommate? If they paid you rent, you could put it towards your mortgage. I'm definitely considering it. I've just got to find the right person to move in first. Would you consider moving in? Me? This is a really nice house and it's way better than my apartment. How much would you charge per week? Let's say $150 a week, but you have to buy your own food and put some money towards buying a better internet plan? That's really tempting, and my lease for my apartment expires in like 2 weeks. It'd be really nice to have a garden because then I could buy a dog. So long as it's not a chihuahua, I hate those little rat creatures. Honestly, I think I might have to say no. I'm probably going to turn back into a guy pretty soon, and that might make things a little awkward. Max, you fucking idiot! For one thing, I wouldn't care if you turn back into a guy. That really doesn't bother me in the slightest. Secondly, why are you so convinced you're going to get back to your regular self anytime soon? You touched a cursed magic artifact that no one has ever heard of, and your body doesn't respond to any science-based transformation serum. I'm convinced the 2 of us are stuck like this for good. I really hope that's not true. Oh, it's not that bad. You're a hot as hell woman, Max. I prefer the new you way more. So do you want to move in? I'll see where I am in a few weeks and let you know if that's alright. Max, you fucking idiot! Sure, sounds good to me. Just move in! Oh, we better get back to the station. Lunch break's almost over. Is that a spa bath outside? Yep. Oh, damn. Maybe I really should move in here. Of course you fucking should, Max. You fucking idiot. I gotta lift back to work with Ember. I think I ate too much at lunch. Come on, body reset. Hurry up and kick in so I don't feel so bloated anymore. Ugh. But don't throw up. Better not be any vomit on the floor when the police commissioner comes in. There won't be, I'm sorry. Good. Make sure it stays that way. Crap, I was hoping the police commissioner would show up when I was on my lunch break. I need to find somewhere to hide. Hey, Victoria, you're not using the interrogation room, are you? Can I hide in here with you? What? Oh, sure, no problem. What does it smell like petrol in here? Just give me a minute here, Max. I'm in the middle of something. You ready, Amber? Yep. Okay, brace yourself. Careful, stay behind the glass, Max. What's going on? Here we go! The room's on fire! That's what happens when you douse a room with petrol and then ignite it. Get the fire extinguisher. Ember is on fire! Ah! Max, calm down. The sprinklers are already going. Call an ambulance. Ember! How are you doing in there? Wow, the flame retardant underpants really did work. Guess that store clerk wasn't lying after all. What? How are you not dead? Remember how I said I had superpowers? That's a load of nonsense, and I don't believe you. You just saw what happened with the explosion just a second ago, right? If I didn't have magic powers, then how the hell did I survive that? I don't know. I've been slowly ramping this up and testing for most of the afternoon now. It's pretty obvious Ember has some flame-based magic powers, and at the very least she's immune to damage from fire. How did the explosion feel? Did it burn you at all? Did you feel a stinging sensation of any kind? Nope, didn't hurt me in the slightest. My hair isn't even singed, and there's not a burn mark on me. I think I can go hotter. I wish I could say the same about my police uniform, though. I probably should have taken that off before we got to this phase of testing. You don't say. Holy fucking shit, the temperature gauge is reading 480 degrees Celsius. Aside from throwing you into a volcano, there's really not much more we can test. That's about as hot as it gets. Are there any volcanoes nearby? Okay, back up a bit. Are you saying those marbles we touched actually were magic and they gave us abilities of some kind? Yeah, I've got a pretty good idea what yours is, Max. Do you want a taser or the stun rifle? Give me the rifle, let's jump straight to the big guns. No, don't shoot me with that thing. I was hit with one during the training seminar and I bit my tongue while being zapped and it bled for ages. Hold still, Max. It's for science. No! Oh, that didn't hurt. How's your spine? It's totally fine. I thought I'd be in immense pain right now, but I didn't even feel a thing. That's awesome. Great, so there's no noticeable damage from the lowest setting. Nothing from that mode either. Stop shooting me! Let's try 2 levels, next level up this time. I said quit it! Last one. Hey, this feels really weird. Cut it out! That was the highest setting, Max. 500,000 volts of electricity just surged through your body. You didn't even flinch. Really? That pretty much proves it. The two of you have magic powers of some sort. I need to learn how to shoot fireballs from my hands now. It doesn't make any sense. Holly shot me with a gun a few days ago and it hurt like hell. I'm not immune to electricity. How long was your hair at that time? It was short? That explains it. I bet if you went and cut your hair and shot you with a stun gun again, you'd definitely feel a sting. I've got a feeling your powers are tied to your hair length. It explains why it grew so much after you touched the marble. The same goes for you, Ember. If he gave you a haircut and then set you on fire, you'd probably most likely suffer a horrifying death. I think I'll leave my hair at its current length for now. Good call. So what, we're dealing with a supernatural cult of drug smugglers that possess magic marbles that give you crazy elemental hair powers. Certainly looks like it. Despite me and a bunch of other crime labs working our asses off, we still haven't been able to identify Minx's mechanism of action, or determine how it's being manufactured. Its chemical properties don't match those of any known illicit substances, and we've been making zero progress. However, if we're able to assume there's something otherworldly going on, which is pretty much a guarantee after you two found those marbles and we seized the spellbook from a drug dealer, then things get a whole lot more interesting. That means there's a bunch of crazies who want to take over the world using this fancy magic drug they've invented. Technically, they wouldn't be crazy because their hocus pocus mumbo jumbo is actually real for once. I've got a feeling that we're only scratching the surface here, but that does shed some insight into how Minx works and why we haven't been able to shut down this operation. Personally, what I'd really like to do is... Ember, put some clothes on. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Pandarai. And he's got fucking he's got panda ears, has he? Pandarai. Of course, Nekaroi Pandarai. Bloody oak, Tom. I can't do an Australian accent. I know your police station was dodgy, but this is ridiculous. You got some Shelia running around in their underdarks down... This is like fucking Australian slang 101. You got some Sheila running around in her underdarks down here. Amber, what in the hell's going on down here? I can explain. You better have a damn good excuse for this one. Tom, you make a better clean than the police captain. This place is a bloody mess, even by your pathetic standards. Just chuck it in and resign already, mate. Sorry about this, Commissioner Pandarai. It won't happen again. Oh, something tells me it will. You got a knack for screwing things up royally. This isn't the first time I waltzed in here to find something bloody stupid going on. Told the higher-ups that promoting a bloke like you was a bad idea, but I did the dags. Listen to me? They didn't. And now look where we are. If it was up to me, I'd have you transferred to the middle of Whoop Whoop right this second. This is Axon City, and you're supposed to be running a special investigations department, not a bloody strip club. Normally, it's not like this. I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for... Shut it, mate, and get to your office. You got a hell of a lot to discuss. Yes, Commissioner. As for you lot, put some bloody pants on. That didn't go well. Nope. Something tells me like the two of us might be spending more time in a patrol car 12 again. I think you might be right. The three of us decided the best course of action would be to hide in the basement and make as little noise as possible until the commissioner left. You wanted to see us? Sorry. Take a seat. Thank you for embarrassing me in front of Commissioner Pandarai. The stupid little panda ears off of his perked up the second he heard shenanigans going on downstairs. He was looking for an excuse to yell at me again, and he found it. Sorry, Captain Nekarai. It's too late for that. Hey, why does the Commissioner have panda ears anyway? Because he's an unoriginal asswipe, that's why. The bastard stole my idea. I had cat ears first, he took my thing and made it panda-themed. He's just as lame as an ass copycat who couldn't even come up with his own unique gimmick. And worst of all, my last name was actually Nekarai to begin with. The cat ears make sense, but that jerk went and changed this from Damaska to Pandarai just so it could match his stupid ears. And why a panda of all things? At least cats are cute and fluffy. What all pandas do is lie around and eat bamboo like a bunch of lazy bastards all day. So now suddenly everyone thinks Pandarai is some sort of genius, and that he came up with getting animal ears first, and that somehow I'm trying to copy him. I've had these cat ears for years before he transferred in. Years! He's such a fucking prick! Anyway. Care to explain why you were wearing only your knickers in the Crown Lab, Ember? The rest of my clothes burned up in a petrol fire. A petrol fire? Yeah. You see, it kind of turns out I'm immune to fire because that marble imbued me with magic energy. The same thing happened to Max, except with electricity instead. When I got long hair, the stun gun doesn't work on me, even in the highest setting. Really? Victoria did mention the presence of something supernatural in her reports, but she still didn't have enough evidence to prove her theory. Guess you finally found something concrete. It all seems a bit far-fetched, but Victoria knows her stuff, and it's impossible to deny something fun is going on here. I need to talk with her about all this. We documented the entire thing. There's video footage of me being set on fire and Victoria shooting Max with a stun rifle. Clearly something supernatural is going on. As bizarre as all this is, I want the two of you to keep quiet about everything to do these marbles or anything occult going on. I've worked too damn hard finding Minx to lose this department to Pandarai. Wait, so he might take us off Minx? Can he do that? He's got a lot of sway with the higher-ups, but as of right now, he can't do much about our war on Minx. We're the Special Investigations Unit, and this whole department was set up as a deal to deal with cases like this. However, if the rest of the department were to find out about the supernatural elements of Minx, the case would be immediately escalated to the highest levels of the police force, and we'd be taken off the case. We're the most skilled people to deal with this, so for now, we need to keep everything supernatural under wraps. Do I make myself clear? Understood. It's all well and good, but how do we know exactly? We don't exactly look the same anymore. How do we do that exactly? Amber, I told the commissioner you changed your appearance as a transformation clinic in order to win a swimsuit contest. He doesn't know anything about you breaking protocol or touching that marble. I still regret nothing. To be fair, your fiery red hair is pretty fantastic. Thanks. What did you tell the commissioner about me? Surely you noticed I've had a sex change since the last time I saw him. The commissioner thought you were pretty effeminate back when you were a guy, so he wasn't surprised to see you got a sex change. He said he was surprised you hadn't got one earlier. Oh, I was super manly as a guy. His words, not mine. I'm beginning to see why you hate the commissioner so much. Next time you decide to test Victoria's theories, let me know beforehand. Yeah. Send Victoria in. I need to get this over with her. I need to over this with her. What the fuck does that mean? You okay, buddy? Let's just say I've had a stressful afternoon. I know how you feel. Captain Pandarai tore into me because my desk was unorganized. It's really not that bad. I think he was just looking for minor things to fuss up about. Considering yourself lucky, you went downstairs. At least things went better than last time? Don't remind me. Hey, what time is it? It's almost 5:30. That's close to finishing time for me. I'll see you tomorrow, Brad. Have a good one. You too, buddy. Today was pretty hectic, so I think I'll just have a quiet night this evening. Let's just check my phone before bed. How's my social link with her coming on? Oh, these two are like really doing well. Work friends, buddies. Gotta take it to the next level. Hang on. Who's this chick? Oh, it's Victoria, okay. Okay, anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this episode of Max's Big Bus, guys. If you did, remember to hit that like button. I will see you very soon for more... Oh, hang on. Something's happening. What the fuck? I guess I'll keep going, because something's happening right now. What was that door? My doorbell rung. Is someone there? Good. You're home. What the fuck? Why are you wearing a dress? Tonight's ladies' night at the Tattered Cell, and after all the stuff that's gone on these past few weeks, the girls and I decided we should invite you to come with us tonight. What, to like a nightclub? Yeah, Victoria and Ember are coming too. The answer is no. I'm afraid you don't have a choice in the matter, Max. What are you going to do if I say no? I'm immune to electricity now. You can't shoot me with your stun gun like you did back at the mall. That's right, Victoria figured out you had hair gave you magic powers, didn't she? Yep, I'll be staying in my house this evening. Thank you very much. Is that a katana? Yes, it is. How'd you do that so fast? Nighty night, Max. Oh my fucking god. My spine. Ugh. Good, you're up. Ember, you're in on this too? Of course I was. It was my idea in the first place. I'm glad your hair grew back quickly. It makes your dress look really pretty. Dress? How did you get me into this? I'm not even wearing a bra underneath. We had a lot of fun. I should have just gone with you peacefully. Too late for that. Don't worry, Max. You're going to have loads of fun tonight. And trust me, you look absolutely stunning right now. If you say so. I just came up with a really good idea. Let me guess, you're going to make me try on even more embarrassing outfits? Nah, one slightly see-through dress is enough for tonight. What I've got in mind is completing your look by making you look a million times sexier, which shouldn't even be possible. Follow me, Max. Do I want to? It's probably a good idea to do what she says. I figured as much. Hold still. It's stinging my scalp. Get it off. No, this means it's working. How much longer are those two going to be in there? Max has been carrying on like that for ages now. Is there a box of chocolates sitting over there? Surely he wouldn't mind if I took one or two of them, right? Actually, I probably shouldn't treat myself. I'm trying to watch my figure. At least that's what I'd say if I didn't have an amazing metabolism that resets my body fat every day. All of you little chocolates are mine. Suck it, Max. You'll be fine. This one's filled with caramel. Oh my fucking god. Ta-da! Whoa. Holy crap, Holly. How much hair did you use to pull that off? Like 6 boxes. I had a bunch of them lying around from before. I had my hair colour permanently changed to purple. I didn't need them anymore. So I figured I'd use them on Max. Kind of regret going for purple with blue streaks. Purple with blue streaks probably would have looked cool. Blue with purple streaks probably look cooler. Once I save up enough money for another treatment, I might get it changed. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually kind of cool. It's a shame it'll only last until your next body reset, but I'm very happy with how this turned out. It's so shimmery. I'm kind of curious to see what my hair looks like in other colours. You can do that later, Max. We've spent enough time bumming around here. It's time to get your grog on and go out drinking. And driving, or should we take a taxi? Call a taxi. This is going to be one hell of an evening. None of us will be able to walk after this. Kind of wish I was wearing something less see-through. Get the drinks. Just get me a beer. Don't bother with the cocktail. Got it. How on earth did we manage to get here so quickly? The bouncer just let us skip the line and there are heaps of people out there. Max, you're a blue-haired goddess in a revealing slightly see-through dress. You're absolutely going to let you in right away. You're a selling point of a club. Are you sure? There are a few girls on the line and they look pretty angry that we were allowed to enter right away. I can feel them glaring at me. You're on a whole different level to those girls, Max. Just look at yourself. You're absolutely gorgeous. Don't feel bad about skipping the line. Just think of it as a perk of being transformed. I do hate lining up. You're always stuck waiting to some sweaty guy who clearly doesn't know what a shower is. See? It's a win-win. Keep your eyes peeled for Victoria. She should be around here somewhere. I can't see her. She might still be on her way from the lab. I'll send her a text message in 20 minutes or so if we can't find her. So what sort of things do we do here? I honestly have never been to a nightclub in years. Generally, all I did back then was drink way too much beer and then go home feeling sad because girls never talk to me. Aw, poor Max. Mostly, we just hang out. Drinks are half price, so it gives us something fun to kick back and bitch about all things at work that annoy us for weeks. Sometimes we play the pinball tables too, but half the time they're switched off and we don't know where the PowerPoint is. Oh cool, this might actually be fun. See, I told you not to worry. We're here to have a good time. I'm back with drinks. Holly, I got you one of those weird craft beers that have floaty bits in them. What are those things? I don't know. Ew. Just got myself one of those vodka energy drink things that were on special. I'll be drinking a lot tonight, so I'll stick to the cheap stuff. I think these are croutons? Why would you put croutons in beer? Tastes alright though. Max, considering this is your first time? Stop fiddling with your dress, it looks strange. Oh, sorry. Considering it's your first time drinking with us, I went all out and bought you a deluxe Choco Log cocktail. You're only getting one. If you want more, you're going to have to buy your own. These things are expensive. Bloody hell, this thing is massive. It's even got a little umbrella. That's so fancy. I wish you got that instead of a craft beer. It's really chocolatey, I love it. Maybe I'll drink these tonight. They taste really good. How much are they? $22. Oh crap, maybe I'll just have the one. That's what I thought. Hey girls, I made it. Victoria. Whoa ho, looking good, Max. Thanks. I knew you were giving her a dress, but whose idea was it to give Max blue hair? It looks really cool. Who do you think? You never let me down, girl. You know me. Hey Victoria, how come you aren't wearing a revealing outfit too? Holly made a really big deal about how I needed to wear one. Yeah, I can see that. Why did you choose a dress that was so see-through? Is it that noticeable? Yes. Yes, it is. Holly told me it would be fine. Don't ever change, Holly. I knew everyone could see my boobs. I'm only going to be here for half the evening. I'm in the middle of running some simulations on that blue minx you found in that guy's car, so I'm going to need to head back later and check on that. Blue minx? It came back negative to minx on the roadside test. Isn't it something else? That's what I thought at first, but it's not a match for any known narcotic on the system. I've been pretty thorough. It's definitely something new. Whatever it is, it has similar chemical attributes to minx, and it looks like they've been made with some same ingredients. I've got a feeling a new manufacturer has started producing their own version of the drug. Seriously, that's really bad news for us. It's going to make things twice as difficult from now on. I'll have more news for you tomorrow morning. This might turn out to be nothing, but I prepare for the worst. Fantastic. So Max, what do you want to do first? What, like here at the nightclub? Yeah, you're our guest of honor, so we can pick what to do tonight. Well, in that case, what should we do? Ember, obviously. Ember, this cocktail is amazing. I'm going to buy you one too. It's only fair. Don't worry about me. I'm fine with drinking whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm buying you a drink. That cocktail looks so chocolatey, Max. It's making me really want one. Do they taste any good? Here, have a sip. Oh god, that's so good. I want to taste too. Sure, go for it. Yep, that's awesome. Just going to leave this craft beer on the ground here. Never again. You know what? I'm going to buy all you one of these. It's the least I could do after Holly used hundreds of dollars worth of hair dye on me. I bought them when they were on special, but I won't say no to a free drink. I might get myself a second one too, actually. I'm already halfway through this thing. That might have been me. I had a pretty big sip. Hey, I was being nice by letting you taste some. Drinking heaps is a massive breach of trust. I'll let you drink some of mine to even out. No need to be so pooty. You better. Oh wow, there are a lot more cocktails on this menu than I thought there would be. Yeah, it's pretty extensive. It took me a while to decide which one to get for you. Heh, one of those cocktails is called Sex with Justin. I take it that's so when you order it, it sounds like you're asking for sex with a guy named Justin. And then lo and behold, a bartender with that name pops up. Yep, it's really stupid, but someone on the bar staff thought it was funny. I dare say his name was Justin. I dare you to order one. Yeah, no thanks. It's not that funny. Man, there's pages and pages of these things. Being a bartender in here must be an absolute nightmare. There's just so much to remember. It's not as hard as you think. Back when I was at the academy, I used to work nights at a local pub, and they're a lot simpler than you think. Pretty much everything is just some form of vodka and orange juice. What was working at a bartender like? It's pretty straightforward. My boss was a bit of a dick, but bartending is a pretty easy routine to get into, and working with all the girls was a lot of fun. I wish I'd been in my new form back then. I would have made a hell of a lot more money in tips. Isn't it illegal to accept tips in Australia? Not if you don't tell your supervisor. That's a weird law. I didn't know that. I think I'll just go for Choco Log Cocktail. It seems to be the nicest thing on here, and I already know it tastes good. Good decision. Those Choco Log Cocktails were so damn good. Having fun so far, Max? Actually, I am. Although I have to keep an eye on myself a bit. My boobs keep trying to escape my dress. And you think you've got it bad? I'm fighting a losing battle with these two puppies. You totally knew that gem was going to give you massive boobs, and you had me as a reference point. That's the only reason you touched it. So you've got no sympathy from me. To be fair, I thought I'd had 50-50 chance being turned into a busty goddess or some big, sexy, muscled dude. I wasn't sure if it was turned into a busty woman marble or a gender swap marble. I'm glad I lucked out on being a chick, and this body is far superior to my old one. But I would have been totally fine with living as a guy if it meant I could eat whatever food I wanted with no consequences. That and the superpowers. These are going to be a hell of a lot of fun once I figure out how the hell to use them. Gotta admit, Max, this whole situation is pretty awesome. If you had the opportunity to go back and not touch that marble and stay as a dude, would you take it? I know for sure as hell I wouldn't. I do want to turn back into a guy, but I do like eating food, and wearing a dress isn't that bad, I guess. Although next time I'm bringing some double-sided tape. I might do that too. Honestly, Max, you don't seem traumatized at all to me. You were a bit shocked and flustered the first week, but you've settled into things really well. I didn't know better, I would never have been able to tell you used to be a guy. Especially when I'm in charge of picking your outfits. I thought I'd be in tears and crying every day by now, but you're happier than ever. This is just my opinion here, but I've got a feeling that you never turn back into a dude, even if we do find some way to counter this magic. Yeah, I don't think so. You can argue about Max's obvious enjoyment of her femininity later. It's happy hour, and I'm buying us all shots. Count me out, I've still got to head back to work after this. You don't get to count yourself out of shots, that's not how it works. Here we go again. It's too late to run away because I'm thinking I should run away. Too late for all of us, Victoria. Why are you two so worried all of a sudden? Ember's going to challenge us to a drinking contest. Yep, and she won't take no for an answer. How is that a bad thing? This might be fun. Under normal circumstances, maybe. Amber was a beast at drinking contests, and I suspect she's even worse now she's Ember. Look at those boobs of hers. And now she's got way more fatty tissue to store all that alcohol. You'd be a fool to challenge her, Max. Stay out of this. She's not kidding. I once saw her finish 2 bottles of wine one night, and she didn't even have a hangover the next morning. That's because I kept waking up every hour and drinking heaps of water to keep myself hydrated. I have a system. She heard us. Holy crap, Amber. There's like a million drinks here. So Max wants to have a little fun? You, me, and a fuck ton of shots. Let's have a drinking contest. Are you sure this is a good idea? Of course I am. Drinking contests are always fun. They're the highlight of the night. What'd you say? Want to take me on? Yeah, go on. You know what? Sure, I'll take you on. Back in high school, I was a champion with beer bongs. I once downed an entire goon sack in one sitting. Seriously? I threw up afterwards. Mum's made me check into the hospital to make sure I didn't have alcohol poisoning. She was really, really angry at me for that one. But that doesn't matter. You're on, Ember. Oh, this might turn out to be interesting after all. Don't do it, Max. You don't know what you're going up against. Please, I know what I'm doing. I'll be fine. You're really good at this. My head. Of course I am. I'm a immortal flame goddess. Hang in there, Max. You've somehow almost beaten her. She's about to cave. No way I'm caving. I can go all night. I am? Oh gosh. I'm going to beat you, Ember. One more shot. Where the hell am I? You're in the bathroom, Max. Well, wasn't I having a drinking contest? You were, but then you lost and passed out. And then you started vomiting. Choking up all over the place. But wasn't I winning? Not even close. Ember drank twice as much as you and she's still standing. It was somewhat horrifying. But not as horrifying as the vomiting. Thankfully, none of it was on your dress. It was just all over your carpet. Over the carpet. And the bathroom floor and the side of the toilet. It was ugly. Sorry. Hey, don't worry about it. Ember pressures into contests like that all the time. I'm just glad it wasn't me this week. You did put up a pretty good fight against Ember. You did better than any of us ever have. I'll make a mental note to never do that ever again. Probably a good idea. If I drank a ton of alcohol, then how come I don't have a headache? I feel a bit tipsy, but I'm not completely out of it or anything. You threw up a lot. I don't think any alcohol stayed down long enough to be absorbed by your system. I think I'm going to be alright. I feel a bit tired, but I should be okay. That's a relief. You had us worried for a minute there, Max. Thanks for taking care of me. You two are the best. Don't mention it. Speaking of which, we should probably go see how Ember is doing. She should be fine, but she kept drinking after we left to take care of Max, then she might be in trouble. We should hurry. You okay, Ember? Hello? She's completely wasted. No, I'm the exact opposite. My body reset about a minute ago and I went from completely casted to flat out sober in 2 seconds flat. Jesus. It was the most horrifying experience in my life. Oh god. I might be able to eat as much food as I like, but it looks like I can't stay drunk for a period longer than 15 minutes now. Fantastic. That's probably a good thing. Blessing in disguise. I need a drink. Hey, where did the music suddenly stop? Trivia. Trivia? Hell yeah, girl, trivia. We might actually win this time. Now we got Max here and I'm magically sober for once. Oh, is this some sort of prize for winning? There's a free round of drinks up for grabs, but we're in it for the title. We've been coming back here for years and we haven't won once. But that's all going to change tonight. I'll be so happy if we win. I'm sick and tired of going home frustrated in 5th place every week. Max will be our saviour and lead us to the path of victory. I'm starting to think you're placing a bit too much faith in me. Let's save our game quickly here, actually. It's your fault if we lose this week, Max. Just saying. Okay. Oh, man. Evening, everyone. My name's Dana, and I'll be your host for this evening's trivia here at the Tattered Tale. It's going to be a really fun evening. But it's also going to be where we actually end this video. I feel that's an appropriate point. That was a long session. 50 minutes here we've been going for. So I hope you enjoy what you see of Max's big bust. There'll be more to come really soon. And let's see if they win the trivia next time. Bye for now. Have a great day.